This is the charge sound system for now. The number of equipments, we have the mixer. We also have another make of a mixer. We have the equalizer. We have the crossover. Both of them are 2 channels. The crossover is 2 channels, the left and right. We have the power arm, one of it. Both of them are 2 channels. And we also have another power arm. Both of them are, all of these instruments are 2 channel based. That means we can only connect an input of 2 and an output of 2. However, sometimes if you may want other output, there are types of signal cables when you can look into one so that it gives you 2 sides. So basically, the first thing when you come before you can start everything is to ensure that you connect your power cables. And before you connect your power to the equipment, you first must understand the power supply, the input. How much does it use? Because all of them are different. This one uses a maximum of 220 volts, and this one uses a maximum of 240 or 250, which is basically the normal rate. This one is also the normal rate of 220 to 240. Anything between 220 to 240, that's a normal rate. Any normal power supply goes up to that. If you look and notice, at least for every instrument, the power supply is always indicated, just to ensure that you do not short circuit anything. And so, even this one, it is indicated. It should be somewhere, I think in the manual. So, so this one uses a power supply of 110. So you need to be very distinctive, because any mistake there, everything is gone. So then you come and you look for your cables. Which cable goes here, which cable goes here. All of them, sometimes they use a common cable. Cables really don't matter, but just ensure that the right cable is going to the right place, especially those ones that have been bought alongside them. So you ensure that you have your power supply coming from the source. For example, we have a power, so we have our extensions here. So we want to connect all these ones. So we want to ensure that we have our power supply connected. So let's start with this one, the mixer. So this is the adapter that is used to supply power here. So what you basically come, because this one uses a power supply of 110 volts, you do not connect it directly from the source. You use a power regulator, which is in this case our, how do you call it? Step. Yes, our step down. So, and on the step down, also notice on the step down we have 2 output sources for power. We have one that produces to a maximum of 110, and another one that produces to a maximum of 240, right? Which makes it a best suit for some of our equipment here. So because this one is 110, then you take your adapter, you come and you ensure that it is well inserted. Then you find a place to position this one. In most cases, I usually put it here, and then or here. You can be there or there. Then you can also, there is something also we need to learn from here. Notice that there are small holes like that are supposed to be inserted in this particular thing over there. So notice that they are indicated with labels. We have 3, 2, and 1. Anytime you also interchange this one is a problem. So you just ensure, and the best thing is it looks like a V, and you notice here it also looks like a V. So just ensure that everything is going to the right place. The best way to know there is a somehow kamutaro here. So you ensure he must always look up. That is the way you can know imefanya the right place. And even if you interchange, you see when you interchange, it will not even coincide. So it just has to look up. It will go. Once you insert, you make sure you tighten it, just to ensure that by accident it does not get out. anything happening ya kutoka nje and coming in, it can cause a power shortage somewhere. So we are done with that. You come into this, and just in case you have a question, you come to us. So let us connect the how do you call it? The equalizer, right? Oh, sorry. Yeah. So this one you connect it to the power. Yeah. This one you connect it to the power, and just ensure that everything is switched off. Even from the power supply. Just ensure that it is switched off until you are very sure that you have done the right thing for you to switch it on. So, and the next thing, so we need to connect that. So you come and you look for a power cable that will go with that one. In most cases I use this one. You can also just mark them if you have a problem to confuse. Then you come and you insert on your, let's use this one. Come and insert it there, and you pick it, you come and you insert it there. Once you're done, then we move to the next, the crossover, right? The crossover. The crossover. There's one cable I use for crossover mostly. I use this one. So connect the crossover. Put it there so we're able to understand. Good. So crossover, you also come and connect to the power. Then next is our first mixer, amplifier, power amp. So we come and we also connect it here. Connect it there. Come and connect it there. But this one is faulty. It has a problem with switching on and off on the button. So anytime you switch on here, to just go on direct, there's a problem that needs to be fixed. So this one, remember this one uses 220, up to 220. So with this one we use the regulator. Yes. So there are only two instruments that uses the regulator so far for the ones that we have. The power supplier, not the power, the power amp and the mixer. So basically we are done with, we are not going to use this one for today. We will demonstrate